What's up? This is Jake with Hike 734, and you know, I've come to the Belly River area only later in summer, and this year I really wanted to try and hit it in the springtime. And so when I had an opportunity to spend the night at Elizabeth Lake, I decided to take it. So I dropped into the Belly River, and it was just great seeing the flowers that are just starting to pop, and there was just a lot of them, and it was just super great to see the different birds that hang out, including a Sandhill Crane, which is always a treat for me. And but one of my early surprises was this bull moose that was hanging out in the water, and I kind of jumped him. By the time I got the camera on him, I just got him running through the trees. But that was definitely a fantastic way to go ahead and start off my my little journeys. And you know, it was just really great to go ahead and see once again all these different flowers and whatnot, and birds, and saw a few different woodpeckers. And but the cool thing was, when I finally got to camp, it was a little bit wet, and but Elizabeth Lake was beautiful as always. And one of my reasons for coming in here had to do with doing a loon survey, and so I woke up to loons making a racket, and I didn't see them. However, I did get to see these guys, and I'm not really sure what exactly these guys are doing, if it's these guys and it's like a territorial dispute, or if this is a little mating, or I don't know. But when I find it out, I'll update the blog on this, not the video of course, but the actual blog on my site. But it was just really cool to watch these guys interact. Initially I had just seen the smaller one first walking along the snow, and then we caught the bigger one, and then of course they ended up disappearing, and I was wondering, oh shoot, how are they coming all over by my beach, or are they gonna go ahead and hug the mountain? And thankfully they went ahead and hugged my mountain. But anyways, went ahead and saw some more birds on the way out, and you know, overall it's just been really fantastic getting to see this area early on in the season. And yeah, it's just super pretty with the big wide open meadows and aspens and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you're looking for an early season backpack, consider the Belly River and the Mokawanas drainage. It opens up pretty early. You can't go high really, but you can stay low. There was mostly dry with some muddy and a little tiny bit of snow up to Elizabeth Lake, which kind of surprised me. But overall, really, really cool. And yeah, glad I got to see Elizabeth Lake and the Belly River in the springtime. One last thing is the 700 feet elevation gain for the last like mile and a half or so coming out of the Belly River. Not a huge fan, so I just went ahead and put my head down and started hiking out, and I jumped a calf moose. And so it started running away, so I went ahead and got out my camera, and it had already kind of gotten to the bushes by the time I recorded, but I did get mom moose, and then I got a little bit of the calf's head. So anyways, just because you think it's over doesn't mean it's always over.